Okay, so hello guys. So how are you? Okay, so we have already finished your discussions regarding the five basic sentence patterns. So we have already finished. I have already given you the summary. So for today's video, let's try to do some exercises and identifying the sentence patterns in each sentence. So I will be giving you sentences, guys, and what you have to do here is that you have to identify what pattern is given in each sentence. Okay, so let's start the first one. So the first one will be, let's try to identify whether the sentence is SIV or it is an STV what? DO. Okay, let's have the first one, guys. So let's say the students. Okay, let's try to use basic vocabulary. The students are, let's say, the students are rehearsing in the gym right now. Okay, so what sentence pattern is this, guys? Is it an SIV or STVDO? The students are rehearsing in the gym right now, or the students are rehearsing in the gym now. So the guys, so what's the subject? Of course, students is what? It's a subject. What is the main verb, guys? Anybody? Your main verb here is what? Rehearsing, right? So this is actually your main verb. Again, what is the function of are in this sentence? Is it a linking verb or helping verb? Of course, it's a helping verb because it's followed by a main verb, which is your rehearsing. Okay, let's identify. In this sentence, do we have a possible answer to question what and who? The students are rehearsing. What are the students rehearsing? In the gym, is it possible? Of course not. In the gym here as well. It's an adverb of place. That's why the verb is followed by an adverb. We don't have a noun in a sentence. And of course, we don't have an answer to question what and who. That's why the pattern is what? SIV. So that is how, guys, how you identify. Let's have the second example here. They have been rehearsing. Okay, they have been rehearsing the play since last month. So they have been rehearsing the play since last month. So guys, what do you think is the basic patterns here? Is it an SIV or is it an STVDO? Okay, so this sentence, guys, the pattern is STVDO. Why, teacher? Okay, so again, what is the verb here? What's the main verb? It's rehearsing. Rehearsing is the main verb. Of course, they is the subject. Let's try to ask if there is a possible question for either what or who. What have they been rehearsing? So the answer is the play. So that is what? A direct object. So you have a possible answer to question what. So in the sentence, they have been rehearsing the play. So the sentence here is what? STVDO. Again, guys, I intentionally gave these examples because I want to emphasize again here that a verb can be what? Intransitive if you do not put a noun, and it can be transitive if you put a noun after the verb. So the students are rehearsing. They have been rehearsing the play. So for sentence pattern number one, it is SIV, and sentence pattern number two is what? STVDO. Okay, let's try to have another example, guys. Let's have number three. So the maid, for example, you can say the maid cleaned the house. Okay, guys, this is very simple. The maid cleaned. What did the maid clean? The house. Then that is what? STV DO. Okay, guys, let's have number 4. So you can say Mary will be busily reviewing for her exams, for her examinations. So guys, what's the sentence pattern here? Mary is the subject, will be reviewing is intransitive verb. Because do you have a noun here? No, because in this case, why will Mary be reviewing? Why? For her examinations. So this is an adverb phrase reason. So do you have a noun here, guys? No, that's why it is an SIV. But then again, when we do like this, Mary will be reviewing her lessons for her examinations. If that's the case, then that is STVDO because we do have a noun, her lessons. But in this sentence that I wrote on the board, we don't have an object. So this is SIV. So guys, that is how an SIV and STVDO is differentiated. You should know how to identify the sentence construction of one sentence when you read an article or when you read any essay like that, or when you do speaking. At least you should know, is it SIV or is it what? STVDO. Okay, guys, let's have more example. So the manager reports to class punctually. So what does the manager report? None. You don't have an answer to that. So the manager reports to class where? This is to class. Adverb how? Punctually. But in this case, this is already your what? Sorry, SIV. But if you do like this, the manager reports the the students' performances regularly. So in that case, this is again your what? STVDO. How about this one, guys? He is giving examination today. What is he giving? Do you have an answer? Yes, examination. So he is giving examination today. How about this one? The visitors arrived at the hotel yesterday. What did the visitors arrive? Is it possible? No. It is where did the visitors arrive? So in that case, it does not answer again what and who. Rather, it answers where, and where is an adverb of place. So this is not an object. So that is SIV. So again, in the sentence, there is no possible answer to question what and who. So again, guys, this kind of exercises that I'm giving now is also, it's a form of reviewing how you can make what? Your sentences. Okay, let's have more example here. He was seriously editing the essay. So he was seriously editing. Is it TV or IV? It's transitive verb. Why? What was he seriously editing? The essay. But here we can say he was seriously editing, okay, at the library. So S ID. Okay, now guys, you might be asking or you might be wondering up to this point that, teacher, why in this case I can use transitive verb? In this case, I use intransitive verb. When do I prefer using the verb as a transitive verb? And when do I prefer using the verb as what? Intransitive verb. In this case, if you focus on the object, what was he editing? Then you emphasize, you write the direct object. But in this case, if you do not focus, on what was he editing, but if you focus on the adverb, where was he editing at the library, then you can use the IV. If you think, guys, that the DO is not important, then just simply use SIV. But if the DO is the focus of your sentence, then you can write the DO. That's why I told you before, it doesn't mean that there is a possible answer to what or who. You always put the direct object in a sentence. No. So is it clear, guys? Okay, this one. He works independently. He works independently. So in this case, guys, is it SIV or is it STVDO? He works how? Okay, so this is adverb. So it's intransitive verb. So this is just a simple or a short discussion on some exercises regarding sentences using what? SIV or STVDO. So I hope, guys, this could also add some clarifications if you have been confused on how to make an SIV and STVDO. And thank you again, guys, to those who have sent me their personal comments, positive comments, appreciating what I do, appreciating my lecture, and with those motivations that I have been receiving, so with those messages that I have been reading from you guys, I'll try to make it more easier, and I'll try to make more videos. Maybe when the time that I become busy again, I will still continue and keep on following, guys. Okay, so that's it for the review by having exercises on SIV and what? STVDO. So see you on my next video.